Hey, so what's up? So got dressed, put on this shirt, which makes me laugh. And I figured let's do this. Let's have that conversation. Why does this shirt make me laugh? Because ew, I would never in a million years eat the crap that's sitting on top of this hot dog. Okay, I don't care what you say. And that's the conversation we're gonna have this morning. We can't always just sit around at work and talk about work. We don't. And if you used to work with me, you know for a fact, somewhere along the lines, I'm gonna pick a subject and we're gonna randomly talk about it. So today, yeah, oh yeah, hot dog. I no. I don't know why there's got to be some huge pickle. I would never put big old tomatoes on my hot dog. No, some kind of weird salt or whatever. But the the thing that gets me is the relish being that random crazy color. I'm saying no. I say no to yuck to all of it. I'd scrape it down probably to the hot dog, and the mustard and the rest of it could just go to this side. So that's a no on that. So yeah. Talk to me. I'm West Coast born and raised. I've been to Pink's. I know what Wiener Schnitzel is. Hot dog on a steak. You name it. So yeah, it's not like I'm not familiar with hot dogs. We have hot dogs on the West Coast. I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure there's people like, this is great. But no, come on, you guys. If you're from the West Coast, no, we're not doing all this nonsense. We do other stuff. Do I put ketchup on a hot dog? Yeah, if I want to feel like I'm five sometimes, yeah, that's exactly the what it brings me back to is that I'm a little kid and I'm eating a hot dog. If I'm eating like a corn dog, I do like this whole like it's part ketchup, part mustard, and I kind of dunk it in that is what where I go. But yeah, I don't think ketchup is like this. Well, no, if you feel like that for ketchup, that's probably the same response I have here. It's like, why do I gotta have big old tomatoes? Why can't I have ketchup? So I was like, no. So there's feelings about hot dogs. I totally have them. So I'm just gonna oh yeah. So if you don't like this coworker, then scroll on, whatever. So tell me, I like I'm gonna be offended that you eat your hot dog some other way. Like shout it out. I have stood in line for a good hour at Pink's in Hollywood to get one of their hot dogs. Absolutely, and they wrap bacon, do all kinds of yum to it. At the same time, like yeah, I go way low, and go Wiener Schnitzel and get like bags of them or QT. I don't know. We talked about that this morning. I asked Jay about his hot dogs, and yeah, anything from the rolly things when you go to the gas station. So like QT, Circle K, Quick Trip, that kind of. That's what we got out here. I don't boil hot dogs. That I'm making faces right now, I'm sure of it. I don't boil hot dogs. I don't. I have stuck more hot dogs in a microwave than I can tell you, which is awful. It shrivels them up and it does all kinds of crazy stuff to it. But boiling one, like on my own, my brain never goes to let me fill up a pan of water and then stick a hot dog in it. That does not happen. Mm-mm. That's not how. I'd rather it be on a grill. I know, like growing up, like my dad, like you have to cut it and then put it on the pan or the grill or whatever, so the inside, so you get even more of the crispies. I like it if you've even like deep fried hot dogs. Like I want it crispy. The boiling thing to me is weird, but that being said, I'm also very West Coast, so I have never been to New York to get a hot dog from like a street vendor. And if it came out of like something like a steamer or what, I would probably still try it, but I don't want all this crap on top of it. If they ask me, I'd be like, no, I'd probably just have it plain or just a little mustard or a relish that's like a normal color. That's probably the direction that I would go with it. I haven't had a Sonoran Dog in Tucson, and we're known for that out here. So shout out to everybody that's in Tucson. I want to hear where you think that I should go, or if I should even have a Sonoran Dog, or it's better. I was in my late 20s when I met Jay, and he introduced me to Cincinnati chili and a chili dog made that way. Oh, that's awesome. And that cracks me up because they put like this much cheese on it and a whole bunch of like sloppy kind of chili, and it's amazing. And I'm fine with that, but I don't want all this stuff on my on my hot dog. So yeah, I have some issues about all of it, like how long the hot dog is and how big they are. I don't like them when they're like really super big. There's like this whole ratio thing between the hot dog and the bun. So I can't have it where it's too little. See, that's the other thing that bothers me. I don't need this like industrial kind of hot dog bun. I just want it to be like the softer ones. And if you put too much things like relish and liquidy stuff on it, then my bun gets squashy. That's one of the things I cannot stand when I'm watching on the 4th of July when they do the hot dog eating contest and Joey Chestnut's just down in a bunch of them, but they get them wet. Oh, oh God. No. Wet, soggy bread. God, I cannot. So it doesn't bother me that he's eating like 75 hot dogs. It bothers me that they're getting them wet, and him and who is it, Kobayashi or whatever, like, just, oh, gross. So texture issues and ratio issues for sure. How many could I eat? How many hot dogs could I eat? One or two at most. And yes, I consider them even a breakfast food if I don't put anything on it. A hot dog on a bun and good to go. Good to go for sure. Yeah, not picky on that. As for all the nature and everything that I love, and am trying to clean up my diet, I don't eat a lot of hot dogs anymore. I'm gonna disclaimer that right now. I don't. And there was a time for sure, always be a package of hot dogs in the house. Now I consider it something more of like, yeah, every once in a while we'll do it, especially if I want to do like a chili dog or something. But my stomach kills me afterwards. It's a no. My stomach's like, oh God, I can't do it. So no, hot dogs at this point in my life really aren't high on that rotation anymore of something that I'm eating. So anyways, I cannot wait to hear the comments, your thought process on the hot dog, what you will and won't tolerate on it, where you're supposed to get one, how much you'd actually pay for one, all of it, how long you'd stand in line. Like, so I stood in line for like an hour at Pink's with Jay, but that's like an experience in Hollywood. If I'm missing any of the places to get one, like I said, I'm West Coast, so I don't know if there's chains like Wiener Schnitzel and stuff in other places. So love to hear from you guys about it. Have a good one. Love from the desert. Bye.